So we're back at it. We're at the 302, headed up to Webster Cliffs, and I eventually will end up at the campsites here. And then the next day I will go to Mount Washington and reassess. Happy Trails is with me this morning. It's gonna be a steep climb. Fairly short mileage, but the climb is going to be a toughie. This area is known for its steepness. So far the trail has been steep, but it's more like dirt with a few roots and some steps, so that's not bad. You can kind of see the trail, it's just dirt. Happy Trails is right behind me. We stopped to put on some bug spray. Yes.
It is the Presidential Range Dry River Wilderness.
A lot of words to say which one we're in. We're going up this way. We're less than half a mile to Webster Cliffs now. Made it to the ledges, Webster Ledges, and take a break here. We think that big mountain in the back might be Mount Moosilauke.
We're above the Crawford Notch. What? A train? I hear the train a-coming. It's coming round the bend, and I ain't seen my true love since I don't know when.
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, this is the real view, Webster Cliffs.
You're going to see the train down there real quickly.
Don't see it yet.
That little brown spot there?
There's Rod's train. So Happy Trails left me at the Webster Cliffs. He's heading back down to the Jeep. I only have about 4.5 miles to do, but it's a steep area. I got to do a short day today because there's nothing in between there. There's like a 14.5, almost 15-mile stretch where there's nowhere I can camp. So go to the closest campsite to the top I can, and then we'll go to Mount Washington tomorrow where Rod will meet me at the top. Well, there's a little view over there. It looks like the trail goes straight up this way. Pretty blue sky today. Climbing the trail, and up we go. Definitely not my favorite type of trail. Hate these steep things, but gotta do what you got to do. So I'm taking my reward trail for making up of that steep cliff. Okay, so the trail's taking me out to another view point. Amazing. So we're finishing this. This is Mount Webster, I think I'm on. Or it might be the next peak over there. I'm not sure if it's this or the next one. I think I'm about a half mile from the top. Yep, this is what I'm climbing. Kind of in the alpines now that I've climbed up on the cliffs. Looks like we're getting there. So I made it to the next viewpoint. It's a climb. And I think we're like 0.8 from the top of Mount Webster. So I'll follow the trail here. So it looks like it goes this way. Keep climbing, it just gets more and more pretty views. Mount Webster is 38 something, so it's just under 4,000, and the next one I'm doing will be 4,000. Still climbing. Haven't made it to the top of Webster yet. It's probably it up there. Yeah, I just climbed up that, and now I gotta go up this. It's not near as bad up here. This trail is very exposed. And steep. Oh, more climbing. This one might win the cake today. Beautiful here. Here's Buttercup. She's trying. This is a toughie.
Yeah, I was gonna say my legs are even shorter, so that definitely is not gonna work.
Yeah, this is a tough. It's just a 4 or 5 foot straight up little thing. You can see there's some pretty good drop-offs here. This is absolutely beautiful. We're almost to the top of Mount Jackson, I think. It's been nice having somebody else to hike with for a while today. We're at the top of Jackson.
We are.
Yay! Oh, what a beautiful view. Yeah, that is Mount Washington up there. These are the presidentials. That's where we're headed tomorrow. This is really boggy here. I hear that this can be 3 feet deep in bogs, so you gotta be careful. And the boards aren't real great. This is neat though. Made it to the hut. Going in, gotta find some water. So far it's been all uphill this morning, about a half mile from Mount Pierce. I have badass Buttercup with me this morning, which has been very nice. We ended up spending the night together last night in the same spot and hiked together yesterday. Goal is to meet Rod or Happy Trails at Mount Washington, and then I decide for sure what I'm doing then. I'm probably gonna get off for a little bit, but we have rain coming in tomorrow. Disturb him, but he's on the trail. Sorry, guy. You gonna show me the way?
Very lethargic.
Might need to eat then. We're in the Alpine zone now. Well, we made it to our first 4,000 for the day. This is Mount Pierce. And I think this trail will open up a little more this direction. But yeah, so it hasn't been too bad of a climb. It helps when you're with somebody else and talking. It takes away some of the climbing. Wow, this is beautiful. Definitely looks alpine-y. Most of the day today is supposed to be exposed in alpine. Climbing a lot of these little rock slabs and stuff. It hasn't been too bad climbing. I got brave enough to get the phone out to show a little of this. Oh, Pat gets stuck on the trees though. We're coming in and out of the trees. Be in the trees for a while and then we're out in the open. It is amazingly beautiful. I picked the perfect day to do this. How gorgeous is this? You can see Mount Washington way off in the distance with the little antenna sticking up from it. There's our summit there. You can see a face on the side of the mountain. But you can climb that mountain too. It's one of the 4,000s. We bypassed that. It's not part of the AT. Just had a nice little break, and we're back to climbing. The grass is so short through here.
It's not showing that it's a peak or anything.
We just did a big climb. We thought maybe it was Mount Monroe, but it's not showing what it is and far out. But we're still headed that way. Mount Monroe we went by.
I'm not 100% sure.
Just a guess. They don't exactly have names on the top of most of these. This is so pretty. Yeah, that's what I said. Whoa. Had to get the camera out again just to see this. I got some clouds moving in, but it's supposed to be an absolutely perfect day for crossing today. So hopefully the clouds don't get too thick. And it is nice because it's cooling things down a bit. This is definitely something. Definitely hitting one of my bucket lists. Mount Washington is a bucket list item for me. This Lake of the Clouds hut. This is one of the most popular huts on the AT. You can pay for all these huts and spend the night at them at the bunk, and they do breakfast and dinner for you. Yeah, you have to reserve them way in advance unless there's a last minute cancellation. So this is the Lakes of Clouds hut. This is what the inside of this one looks like. It's a big one. And this is how they get supplies up the lake for Lakes of the Cloud hut. Right, so there's another one up there. We are getting closer to the top of Mount Washington. Buttercup and I were admiring the white tips of some of the cairns. Makes them stick out a little more. Yep, we just have the steep part now. Headed up to Mount Washington, half a mile. Making it happen. Made it. We're on top of Mount Washington. We have to go up to the official sign. Waiting in line right now to get a picture taken. Here comes the car up that way. That's staying so long. Look at the conductor. Okay, so trying again today, and once again, it's all cloudy up there. Not looking good at all today. And the one gusts are 85 miles an hour. It's on the dangerous side, so I think I'm going to bail again. We're going to down to Pickerman Notch and check out down there, but it's not looking good. Well, this morning things are looking a lot more clear. So we're gonna head up. I'm gonna at least do the other side of Mount Washington, and then we got thunderstorms again, 80% chance. So I may wait a day before heading back into the mountains again. Oh my God, the zeros are killing me. Starting to drive up. It's 55 degrees down in the valley. So we'll see what it is when we get to the top. Just hit the 5,000 mark, 5,000 K, and temperature is now down to 54. We still got another 1,000 plus to go to get to the top. It is $36 a person to ride up here in a car or a vehicle.
Even if you only go one way.
Yeah, it's kind of steep. Here we are, starting our next day up here. I'm up here with Buttercup, and this time, yeah. And we're gonna actually try this and hope it works today. Third time's a charm. It's about 42 degrees. So off we go. Here goes the morning hog. Here comes the second one. Great Gulf Wilderness.
It's a wilderness sign. It's a redwood wilderness. It's the Great Gulf Wilderness.
We're at Mount Washington is 0.1. So we've gone half a mile so far today. And that's what we've done. Doesn't look like much, but we're headed this way. There's a lot to see down there. I'm doing all down. I got over 5,000 foot down today. Hog's starting to come down again. There's Happy Trails. He's hiking with me for a little while this morning. We're doing some ridge walking, but it's all down. So he's got pretty big up when he leaves and turns around. This is really remarkably beautiful. Glad we didn't do it yesterday. This is a beautiful day today. Here she goes, down the hill empty. With the next batch of tourists. These little alpine trees are really short. That way out, I think it's Mount Howe. And I'm going this way. This is the AT. About 3.7 miles from Madison Hut. That's the first wayside. Buttercup's ahead of me a little bit. There's the trail. There's where I came from. Lots of little ridges in between. Clogs that big white spot in the bottom. And I'm climbing another mountain. Almost to the top of this one. Jefferson Summit up there. I'm going to stay on this trail, which is the AT. Still headed towards the hut. That'll be up a spot where I can get some water. And I'll take a little break there. The walk up here today is absolutely gorgeous. It's been pretty tough walking. Who wants some great walking spot like this where this is amazing. But it's usually pretty rocky. I have to keep my eye on my step. But wow, how pretty is this? This is what the trail looks like. That is actually a trail in front of me. And I do not video or vlog when I'm in this kind of stuff because it's just too dangerous. A little steep through here. See, there's a good group of people. It's Saturday, so it's a busy day. Madison Hut down there. That's where we're headed. The Madison Hut, had lunch. We're now going on the Osgood Trail, which is the AT. And we've got about 6 miles, I guess, or so till I get to the Jeep, maybe a little more. Got a ridge we're on. One up there. On top of Madison Mountain. AT goes straight through it. I mean, I'm on trail. It goes straight down through there. This is beautiful. A lot of people up here today. It's a Saturday. It seems like it's taking forever to get down off of this. So we just made it to Oswell Campground area, and we're going to take the detour just down here. It's beautiful. It's coming down into the lower lands. And goodness, we got another suspension bridge. We're back on the AT at Carter Notch Hut. Pretty river this morning. Happy Trails is with me. First thing we hit will be Carter Notch. Got about 2,000 foot elevation to there. And then I've got a couple 4,000s to get over today to Imp Shelter, which is 11 miles. So it's ambitious for me and the weight. The detour has been like the nicest trail I've been on forever. It's nice. You actually feel dirt under your shoes. It's not quite as steep. And it's running along a nice stream. It was on the other side of the road too yesterday coming out. Or the day before. Yesterday I got rained out. There were storms in the area. Decided not to climb into the high elevations again yesterday. Yesterday has all the waterfalls along here running fast. This is a fancy bridge, like those steps. It's a beautiful stream. It's a pretty little thing. Come down, he's gonna do a lollipop. He's gonna hike up with me, do, it looks like the Carter Dome, and then come down this direction and head back to the Jeep. This is beautiful. This is shoot there. Beautiful little stream. Goes down that way. And the trail goes this way.
All of that up there.
Yeah, I missed out on the Wildcats. They did a detour, and I probably needed to miss out on that today. I'm still rethinking this. I'm not 100% sure. I want to keep going. The Wildcats are just killing me. I'm so tired. And the shelves are just, some of them are so scary. The shelves and the steepness and the rocks. I'm so over the rocks. That's the Wildcats up there. They're steep. They're rugged. They have a good reputation for that. It's supposed to be a beautiful hike, though. Maybe I'll get back here and do it again as a day hike someday. Shall see what happens in the future, or as Rod said, or not. That trail keeps going that way. What an absolutely beautiful lake. Beautiful spot. Need the sun to come out so the lilies open. Here's the other alpine lake up here. It's a little deeper. This is so pretty. It's a gorgeous spot to come and spend the night. Hut. It's a nice small hut. And we just got a little snack. I got an applesauce cake. It's been a lot up and pretty steep, but there's dirt between the rocks, so that's nice. I see the hut way down in there. The Wildcats across from us.
I'm not going to sound exhausted now, though.
Rod said, woo-wee. Trees are shorter through here. This is beautiful.
That blew off. Luckily, it went that way.
That's Mount Washington to the left over there under the clouds.
Yeah.
And I just hiked all that stuff.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, not yesterday, the day before. Yesterday I got
yesterday.
off because of rain.
Yeah, it's Madison. No. First one, whatever. First one's Jefferson?
I don't know.
Jefferson and then Madison.
Madison was a
First
tough
Clay,
one.
Jefferson, Madison. Washington, Clay, Jefferson, Madison.
It was just all rocks. Pink rocks, yellow rocks, orange rocks, gray rocks, white rocks, rocks. Today is so nice. There's actually dirt in between the rocks. I'm considering doing the view that I wasn't going to do. I'm about 6 miles to the shelter, and I hear it's not bad, so that's a good thing. It is cold, it's breezy, but I'm surviving. I get to the shelter and put on some dry clothes and be good. Mount Height.
I didn't want to chase my hat.
And it's very windy on Mount Height. We're gonna do a quick go by and keep going. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. It's supposed to be really pretty up here though. It is.
Plays that way.
It says you have to get to the very tippy top. Alright, we're going down. Oh my gosh, it's so breezy. Happy Trails helped me at the last trail junction. He's going back to the Jeep and RV. I'm headed to Imp Shelter. About 4.5 miles, 4.6 or 7. I've been climbing and moving pretty fast because it is cold, so I'm trying to warm up again after eating quick lunch. Still going up. Nice trail. It still has some steep rocky climbs, but compared to before so far, it's been nice. The top of South Carter. Not much to see up here, but did make it to the top. Now we're still headed. We got 2 more mountains to go over before we hit the shelter. Up here I see a lot of wind. They're all like tipsy-topsy, and there's been quite a few blowdowns. So, yeah, it's definitely windy today. We're actually maybe a either a low or close to a low record up on Mount Washington today for this time of year. Up we go. That's a pretty view. I'm gonna guess that that's middle up there that I gotta go to. This is gonna be fun going down this. But yeah, I have to get up to the top of that. And then, I don't know, there's something down the valley there. Maybe that's the shelter I'm going to, but I don't know. Back out into the wind. It's beautiful. It's just a little windy. So we're in Middle Peak of the Carters. Carter, I guess. It's beautiful up here. Once again, pretty windy, so I am going to head on down. I'm on top of North Carter down. This is pretty. This is the mountain, the side that I heard there's a really bad slab. I have to go down. Technically at the top, but where I was at, it said that was the top too. And where I was at was much more scenic. A lot of this hike has been nice and protected between these little trees. Now this one's kind of tricky. Okay, deep breath, Sharon. Slabs have been a little tricky, but based on everything I've done so far, it's not as bad as I was thinking it might be. Unless there's another section that's even worse, but I have a bad spot again here, so yeah, just taking my time. Climber friends, this would be easy. This is kind of scary to me. I have survived coming down this. I don't know how. This is hard. It's not done yet. I have to go down over here yet. That was very steep. I kept going on, but on and on. Luckily, there was a nice young Mennonite couple behind me, and they just kind of stayed behind me and waited patiently while I went down. Instead of trying, they said they'd just wait for me, which was very nice. Made sure I was down there. They said, we'll remember this when we're 60. So I thought that was kind of cute. But yeah, they're really nice. They're actually going to be camping the same spot I am tonight. Met them coming down off of Mount Washington, off of Madison the other day. The forest protection area, it means we're about 2.5 miles now from the shelter. So a lot of slabs. A lot of them are sideways, some of them straight. It's been a nice hike today. The last part's making me tired, but this has been great. I needed this. Nice water source straight on the trail. I don't need water, so I'm not taking advantage of it. It goes that way. I got 0.3 to my campsite and camp, so I'm gonna head this way, and should be getting in around 4:30, 4:45. So that's not bad time. Met Imp Shelter. The eating area is down there. This is a really nice shelter. Slept in there last night. Met a lot of people. Bye. Have a good one.
Oh, you have a great one.
Yeah, it's good morning. It's chilly. It was 46 last night when we woke up this morning. So I've been in colder, but not in a while. Oh, and here's the caretaker. Fee, he's not here, so I'm gonna drop a 5 in there. And off I go. Looks like somebody took a big bite out of that mushroom. Another big one back there. Oh my, a slab. Okay, up we go. It's been a much better morning. I'm feeling a lot better today than I was the last few days. Met some fun people. Can't remember everybody's name. I had too many people at one time. The only one name I really remember is Metro on the Move, who has a video. We were watching his in January when we were debating on getting on the trail or not and deciding on when. He was really nice. My left wrist is giving me a little hard time today. Guess I leaned on it a little too much yesterday. I'm doing a little obstacle course here. They got little rocks telling you what way to go. This is pretty. Through the slabs. Looks like we're gonna go this way. Ooh, couple broken boards. Ah! Gotta watch, make sure they're hooked on the other end because I've had them flip up on me. Just never know. It's just part of the AT obstacle course. So, this is a trail. It goes to that way. But I got this really pretty view. Yeah, we still got a lot of rock slabs. It's kind of like what Maine is though too, so. And there's still dirt. Dirt's good. We're making our way to the top of Mount Moriah. It should be less than a mile by now, I would think. It's another 4K. And if you don't know, New Hampshire has 48 4,000s that are on a list. It's a big bucket list a lot of people do. Oh my goodness. More. And it goes on. This is where I am now. Still not sure which direction I go here. So, I don't know. That might be a blaze there. It's hard to tell. So I think I'm going to head that direction. These are beautiful. It's a rock shelf I just went up. And it looks like I did right guess. There's a cairn. I got about a mile to the top of Mount Moriah yet. Yep, I'm not showing all these. But yeah, there's just one after another of slabs straight up. Okay, that's looking ridiculous. I'm trying to kill the old lady. Yep, another giant one. All I can say is, thank goodness this stuff is dry. Because, wow, don't really want to fall down this thing. The sky's reflecting pretty across there that I have to walk over to. Oh, so lucky this is dry. I love all the Dr. Seuss trees. Look how crazy pretty that is. Those probably all know those mountains over there. And those bald spots. Sometimes I have trouble believing I'm actually doing this. Happy to have my spirits lifted again today. It's no fun when you're not enjoying it. Wow. Doing a little slow right now. It's been a lot of these slabs and steep and places, and I had no choice but to go slow. GPS says I'm on top of Mount Moriah, but nothing to see. It's an opening that direction and that I'm headed, so I'll see what's down there. Maybe that's the official top. Take a picture at the sign. Maybe that'll be our official picture for the top of Mount Moriah. It's a nice views here. I'm actually on a boardwalk right now. So apparently there was a little blue blaze about 0.1 that gets you to the top of Mount Moriah. So we weren't technically at the very top, but pretty gosh darn close to it. Trying to find a dry spot so I can eat something. It's been a lot of these boards lately. This section had a lot of blowdowns, needs a little tree trimming that are grown in, but it's been a nice hike. Happy Trails found me. He's behind me. I stopped to take a break. We're now getting into where it's a lot easier to hike. And we're running, the water's running along the trail. How beautiful is this?
I've been introduced today.
I did. I introduced you. Might not make the edits, but I did introduce you. And that looks like another river crossing. I'll let Happy Crow show us how to do it. We got another little shelter here. This is the Rattle River shelter. Trail goes right by it. Goes down the river there. And the trail goes this way, Rod says.
These are like really a delicacy, black trumpet mushrooms.
That's really pretty. We're getting close to the road now. You hear traffic. Well, it's taking me out to the brewery in the town. I can't remember the name of it, but we heard they have really good food.